That was the fastest countdown ever. He was like, 3, 2, 1.
I'm always.
Cash money. Cash money. What are we talking about today?
Are you really start showing off?
Cash
Salve,
money.
salve,
Well, this is
senhoras
not
e
for us.
senhores.
This is not
Of course
our
not.
money.
Yeah.
This is not our money. This is our money. This is not money for you and me. This is the
No.
money for the people. Okay?
Dinheiro para as pessoas.
Look at this.
I like how you
Dinheiro de
started with
pessoas.
bribery. Para.
Yeah, this is how I get love. I just bribe people.
Really?
Don't you know this? Yeah.
That's good, man.
One thing I do all these nice things for you, you know? Do all these
don't
nice
mind.
things for you because
I don't mind. I like money.
I don't mind
love.
either.
I like money.
Yeah,
I like
that's it.
love.
That's
So.
two things you need in life is money and actually surprisingly that is true. Money and love are
Can you go a little bit to
two-
your left? You're leaving the canvas. Perfect. There you go.
why
They are-
don't you make the
no.
canvas like
I can move it, but like you move a lot, so I prefer to ask you.
hey, is this better? Is this good?
It's 100% better. Like you're
you're-
center on the screen.
First of all, you're 100% better. Okay?
I try.
I want you
I
to
try
know that.
always to be
I
like.
appreciate-
I like to go
I
90.
appreciate you.
If I go 100,
I appreciate
it's,
you.
It's good. Thank you.
So where's Gringos React? Tell them what's happening.
Thank you for that. That's like the question nobody ever
Yeah.
asked me. O que aconteceu com o
No,
Gringo?
no one
React,
asked you
né?
this question.
Nobody, não, nossa.
Que é isso? Que é isso?
Meu Twitter
Nossa, que é isso,
inteiro.
Gringos?
If you
que é
open my
isso, Gringos
mailbox on
React?
Twitter, is like, cadê gringagem? Cadê? Quem morreu? Vocês brigaram?
Yeah, if you look at like Santa Claus when he drops off the presents for you and your cats and your fiance, right? You know, like
Right.
Christmas Day, Santa Claus is in the sky,
Yeah.
and then he's like dropping off presents. In those presents for everybody, there is a note that asks, "Can you ask Vinie if there's Gringos React?" In yours, it's just a lump of coal that like it has Gringos React carved into it. That's what's happening.
And do you know
in
that
life
people
right now.
create like furies? I like how people go furies like, oh, why you guys fighting? Oh, because Vinie said this to him. I'm like, dude, I never said it. And then people go like furies and furies and furies and furies.
Theories. Well, no, there's theories. So what happened was everybody died because of the zombie apocalypse. So now
True.
Vinie. Damn,
Oh,
sorry.
Ellie.
Which is I just been watching so much of The Last of Us. You know. Anyways.
I beat the game today. Hang on. Wait. We have a super chat. Can you read it?
Chat already?
Super chat. Yeah. 10:01.
The feed Vinie fund is off to a good start tonight.
Feed Vinie. I
Make
like
sure,
that.
yeah, the make
like
sure
that.
Vinie does not starve. Buy Vinie dinner because his wife is working.
Yeah.
I keep marrying you guys. I'm so sorry.
So we have from Emilia, goodbye gift of this channel. Also my Google credit expired day of tomorrow. Goodbye of the podcast. I have to make it sure that I'll still be posting videos, but we already spoiled the news, right?
Yeah, no. So Amelia is part of the Discord. You get the news way earlier if you're part of the Discord.
Yeah.
But
how
here's
do
the
I
deal.
get
The
to
reason
Discord? People ask.
I was flashing cash money before is because we're launching a new channel. And if you come to this channel, you're a part of the giveaway. If you're part of the first 1,000 subscribers and you leave a comment on some of our early content, which is coming out next week, and you make us laugh in that comment, you got to make us laugh. If we read your comment and we're offended or if we're just like
You're disqualified.
face, you know, then
Yeah.
disqualified. You can't do it. You got to make us laugh in that comment, but you got to also watch the content. So yeah, again, first 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away $100. And the reason we're positioning it as this currency is because the Brazilian currency does this. So we announce, hey, eyes, you're going to lose your value. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna do.
So what we want to do is go to a much more stable country.
Yeah.
I just said it's a much more stable country. But
Okay, yeah. I was like, what happened? You're talking about the Canada, right? You're talking about Canada, right? Not the
no,
US.
talk about US dollars. US dollars.
Okay.
Cash
The money, the currency. Okay.
Cash money.
Got
Cash
it.
money. We're giving away cash money.
Ele tá falando, ele começou a rir porque ele falou que os Estados Unidos é um país mais estável que o Brasil. E claramente isso não é, tá, gente? US is like a land of nobody, I would say. It's like insanely crazy. I don't know.
It's insane crazy. It's basically Last of Us. Like now.
Yeah, that's why it happens in Seattle and Boston, man. Wyoming.
Exactly. It happens in all these Yeah, all these crazy places. Okay, explain the contest to them, please.
Ok, vou explicar agora. Basicamente, estamos começando um canal novo dedicado para podcast. Começou com uma brincadeira, uma forma da gente conversar e se tornou um projeto sério. Então tem o link aí na descrição se você se inscrever, se você for um dos primeiros 1000 a se inscrever e apenas deixar um comentário em algum vídeo nosso com uma piada a partir de semana que vem, você tem que fazer a gente rir. Você tem que deixar um comentário para fazer a gente rir. Se a gente rir, você está concorrendo a $100. Por que $100?
Can you make sure the link sorry, the link isn't working right now in the comments. I just realized in the
Really?
description it's not working. Yeah, I'm trying to click it. I want $100, so I'm trying to subscribe right now.
Really?
It's not working. It's not working.
It worked for me.
I know it's not working. It's not clickable. Go on the page.
Oh, it's not clickable. Okay.
You gotta click it. No one's
There you
copy
go.
pasting nowadays.
I changed it. Okay.
Everyone's too
there you
busy.
go.
No one's. Yeah.
There you go. 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 Enfim,
It's in the
Não
description
sei.
already.
eu não sei se vai ser 10 mil reais. Eu não sei se vai ser $1.000. Vão ser $100. A gente vai saber. We're gonna find out how many $100
It's the day
are.
of. Yeah. We're gonna
yeah,
do
the
a
day we
live
give it
stream
away.
and yeah, we're gonna announce the winners and they're gonna shop with us. We're gonna decide as a group what you get. All right, and then you're gonna obviously decide what you're gonna get for
E aí
yourself.
você deve estar se
But we're
perguntando.
gonna
Go for it.
we're gonna influence your decision. 100%.
E
We're
aí,
gonna influence
e aí
your decision.
você deve estar se perguntando, caramba, a gente vai ganhar $100, o que cacete eu vou fazer com $100 no Brasil? Diferente, a gente não vai te mandar uma nota de $100, a gente vai te dar um
You
valor
can buy
de
bowl
$100.
de Sonora. You can buy some new computer parts if you want to. We don't know how much this is gonna be worth by the time the live goes. We just got this nice little bill today so that we don't
Yeah.
lose it, right? Because the global economy collapsed. This could be worth like $10. So that's why you can get a bowl de Sonora. Or
can get-
if
get
it
a
could be,
house.
it's worth more. Like if it goes more, you could buy a house in Brazil. We don't know what happens. So we're setting the currency with American cash money.
Ele tá show-offando por causa disso. Então você pode comprar o que você quiser, se você ganhar. Os primeiros 1000 inscritos que deixarem um comentário no canal fazendo a gente rir. Se a gente rir, você tá concorrendo.
It
Se
has to
você
make
for
us laugh.
ofensivo ou não, tem que rir. Pra rir tem que fazer
If
rir.
no-
Então se você quiser ser
Now
bolinha,
now dinheiro.
no money.
Tá bom?
No dinheiro.
Tá bom, gente? Tá bom, gente?
Então
Now
fica aí.
now dinheiro.
Então é fácil participar. Se inscreve no
Oh,
canal.
yo. It's not Canadian colorful money. This is USD. I said
Yeah,
USD in Portuguese.
Dólar americano.
No, USD, using those letters.
USD.
USD!
Okay, can you...
Ancient!
You're screaming on the mic. Watch out.
I'm so sorry.
You're,
scoop a
you're
change.
getting like spikes
Scoop a change.
your voice.
Yeah, just scoop a change. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Watch
when
my
you scream,
podcast,
just
please.
put your head a little bit backwards. I'll do like this and scream. Okay.
USD! Is that better?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's how you're supposed to scream. Então, é mais do que canadense. Vale mais que canadense. E é isso, estamos dando... E não é concurso. It's not a shuffle, right? Não é concurso. A gente vai escolher o vencedor de acordo com o que você fizer a gente rir. Oh, Jeff is drunk? Are you, Jeff?
No, not drunk. Motivated. We're
Motivated.
launching a new channel. I haven't done this since I was like a young man.
I haven't... Do you know, people mock me that I launch channels like every 3 years, and then the meme is back because I'm launching a new channel. I don't want to promote it
it's not-
because I'm scared, because people are going to be like,
No, too late.
no,
It's on your
not
channel
again.
first.
No.
Wait until you do see my promotional video for this new channel, okay? This is great.
I'm going to do a
So
promo
hold
video
on.
as well.
Yeah. Did we explain all the rules, right? So it
Yeah.
has to make us laugh. It has to be common. First 1,000 subscribers. You have to be one of the first 1,000 subscribers. Then we're obviously gonna do this as a fun activity, and we're gonna influence what you're gonna buy, right? And it's on live stream. So you can either talk to us in chat. We'll get your Instagram, or you can be on Discord with us, and then we decide what you buy.
Então, let me just translate. Last time, última tradução para quem não chegou agora. Vamos dar $100 americanos, Jeff showing, $100 americanos para os primeiros 1000 inscritos do nosso novo canal, a nossa casa do podcast, que vai ter cara nova, vai ter convidado, vai ter premiação, vai ter giveaway, vai ter convidado, vai ter brincadeira, vai ter tudo. Então, se inscreve e lembrando, não é um sorteio, a gente vai escolher uma pessoa que se inscrever no canal, os primeiros 1000 inscritos, e a pessoa que deixar um comentário que faça a gente rir, vai ganhar. Ok? É isso.
Has to,
E a gente...
it has to make a laugh. This This is absolutely a game of
It's a
skill.
happy
Because if you
game.
don't make us laugh,
Yeah.
we're not gonna consider you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We can't do it random because we do it random, we get arrested and we get like, stuff done to our butts in jail. That's what happens.
Yeah, we cannot do giveaways. E lembrando que a gente
it's
a
not
gente
a
não vai
giveaway.
mandar uma nota pra vocês. A gente não vai mandar uma nota de
Is
dólar americano.
is
Vocês não vão
literally
poder fazer nada.
you make us laugh, we'll give you like we'll buy you gifts
A
equivalent
gente
to
vai
those.
comprar
'Cause we love you
presente pra
guys.
vocês com $100. É isso. E vocês podem escolher o que vocês
Hey,
querem.
Batista! That's one of our potential guests. So you know what? Now that we're
You're
now we're
spoiling.
talking about this,
Get out of here. You're spoiling.
we're supposed to tell them the guest list today.
Oh, you should?
know that?
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah,
open
we're
that?
gonna tell them.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do like a
We're gonna open
mystery.
some. Yeah, we're gonna hype it up a little bit. We're gonna hype it up a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna hype.
One
it up
of
a
our
little bit.
guests is a birthday boy.
He's in- Happy birthday, Damian. Sorry, happy birthday, somebody.
Somebody.
Maybe Damiani.
Maybe.
One of
maybe.
our guests. One
He's
of our
here
guests
on the
has
chat.
a very a Quebeca gigante. Quebeca gigante.
Oh, uma cabeça gigante. Tem uma
Quebeca
cabeça gigante.
gigante, and he's married and he has a wife, and the wife influences a lot of things in Brazil. He's just a YouTuber, so it doesn't.
Será? Quem será? Quem será?
Yeah,
Outro
that's one of our
Outro
guests.
convidado?
That's one of
pai.
our guests.
Outro convidado é pai.
We don't know. Another one is a dog dad. He knows about money.
Ooh.
He does a channel with one of our guests' wives.
See?
That wife is very influential around in
É o
Brazil.
Faustão?
She's
Será que é o Faustão?
deserves to be future president. She's a future president for us. Let's be honest, right? Like,
do you know
I
Faustão?
hope she runs.
Do you know Faustão, by the way?
Which Faustão?
You know Faustão?
Faustão?
He's like a Brazilian TV presenter.
Oh,
Like
yeah, she was one of those.
Okay.
She did
No.
one of those. She did one of those.
Faustão e Selena Gomez. Yeah, Fê Batista knows Faustão. Faustão would be a good
Yeah,
guest.
exactly.
I would love
Yeah,
to interview Faustão. I would love to.
One of them is in this chat right now, and he has a check mark. He said he was gonna be on this shit. I just haven't booked him exactly. We're gonna talk about dating because we're both young, healthy, really good-looking single guys.
Hang on. Wait.
Translate that shit.
No. I gotta ask you first.
Yes, sir.
You are a young man as our guest that is in the chat? As young as him?
No. Okay. I'm like as old as his dad, but I'm very young inside. Okay. That's that's
Inside.
how. Yeah.
Okay.
Inside. Shut. Oh my god. No, not Vinny's not single. We're talking about our guests,
no.
buddy.
Our guest.
Our guest and yours truly, and this handsome gentleman. I'm also Fabricistas' mentor in how to be single and never find someone you truly love. That's what we do.
Don't go there.
No, it's okay. I know.
We can talk about that.
Oh,
Maybe.
I
don't know.
No, that
You're
is the
spoiling.
only
Damn
topic
it.
for that because he and I have the same problem in Vancouver. He and I do, and we're going to talk about it. And it's actually a social problem that we have nowadays as well. Oh, here we go. More hints. All right. One of our guests, he does a lot is Yi Yai Paswa Tutubane Kike Fali Kike Fali something. Kike Fali
One of
something.
our guests does not speak English and does not speak Portuguese.
No, he actually speaks woof, and
He
he's really
understands.
cute. And
yeah, he understands, but he doesn't speak.
yeah, and his mom will be there with him. So we're gonna interview both of them. That's one of our guests.
We have like
Okay.
I think 5 or 6 guests already, right?
We also have some guy that plays Minecraft that looks really cool that has like tattoos that I'm jealous of, and also his partner
We should get
also
tattoos,
mentioned
Jeff.
he wants.
We
should get tattoos. That day when we interview him, one of us has to get tattoos live. Like it could be Hannah tattoo.
I love it.
It could be
You
a
know
Hannah
why?
tattoo, but
No, let's do
You don't-
needles. I love tattoos.
like today.
No, not today. Like I'm terrified of needles.
no.
I have
Okay,
like a
no, the day
preparation.
we have that guest, the day we have the Minecrafter that does video for children, we'll do tattoos on our
By
butts.
the way, out of the blue
no,
question,
butts.
because I know
Sir.
in Japan is like tattoos are like really negative view. In China is the same or it's fine. You can have tattoos and it's
It's the same.
socially
It's
accepted.
100% the same. It's okay. I'm
100%?
gonna get a tattoo. Actually, what my first tattoo is gonna be the Raptors
bullet
win
cylinder?
another championship. No, if the Raptors
That's
win another
sick.
championship, that's the basketball Raptor is going on his arm. 100%.
That's sick.
If they win another one,
It's gonna take a while, you know that, right?
I like this channel. No, we won last year. We have a good shot this year too. We're number 3 right now. We're 3rd in the league.
Yeah, I don't know. I
No
believe.
Kawhi,
I
no
believe,
problem.
I believe.
No
I
Kawhi,
believe.
no problem. Anyway, no basket.
I like a comment here. I like this channel because here Jeff isn't family friendly. Ooh, people like dirty Jeff.
My God, Pedro, stop. Pedro, stop. You gotta believe, young man. This is cash money right here. You can buy vegetarian food. You can buy whatever you like. It's Americanos
buy
on
a
Amazon.
graphic card.
Whatever. Yeah, you can. Actually, you can.
You probably
In
can.
Brazil,
Jeff.
you can.
It's a lot of money.
Because once you
100
convert
bucks.
it, if you get like an AMD set, it's gonna be much cheaper over there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
yesterday.
great. You can do a lot of things.
Yesterday was Karen's birthday. Happy birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday.
That's the saddest birthday ever. Oh, that's the romantic. I like it. You were getting there. You're getting there.
Are you saying to sing the saddest happy birthday
No,
ever?
I
could do
thought
that.
you were singing the saddest, but then you became like romantic. I like the tone you gave. Happy birthday.
Birthday to president. Sorry, that was my Marilyn Monroe. That was a bad impression of a historical figure.
Oh, we have even like a spoiler here. Jeff room on Animal Crossing is so not safe for work.
Yeah, no, I have 2 rooms that are very sexual.
Episode 69.
One is sexual like this, cash money, and the other one is
You're gonna
actual...
rip the dollar bill, you know.
No, it's happening.
You're
No,
like
it's actually it's surprisingly durable. Like
It's brand new.
It has
Yeah,
not.
it's brand
it has
new.
not lost structural integrity at all. I don't know if it's legal to show money this many times on a podcast that we didn't pay for the right to show money like this on podcast. I know there's some kind of law, so I think I got like 2 more polls left. So we're gonna use them.
We're gonna
wisely.
get
one.
banned. Okay,
This is
if
one.
they ban
Okay.
it, we're gonna get banned here, not in the new channel, so we're good.
Exactly. So we can jump to the new channel. So you guys just need to subscribe ASAP. Otherwise, we're doomed. All right. You're never gonna hear from us again.
I'm putting like, so it's gonna be a rough start, but we're excited because we're gonna have like a new house. We're gonna have like
Yeah, it's a new
place
house
to be
And here-
ourselves, right?
Can I explain this and then you can translate it?
Go
Because
for it.
we won't do UMO. We'll just keep it simple.
Go.
Couple things. We're still gonna keep some of the live elements. We're gonna explain to you guys a little later because we're still working out the kinks to this. But the end product is our current podcast. Because we're talking most of the English most of the time with slight translations. We're actually gonna try and subtitle all the English stuff. So the final product that you get on the channel is gonna be subtitled, right? And we're thinking right now of basically when we're premiering the podcast episode, we're gonna be in chat with you answering questions. So it's almost like we're watching there with you, and you can watch a podcast with us, and we can kind of hang out. So it'll still be a live experience. And then part of that is also for certain guests, because guests have different preferences. Some prefer live, some prefer recorded. We're gonna have to juggle around that. So we're just trying to figure that last part out. Anyways, Vinie, go ahead.
Então, basicamente, a gente tá entrando por um canal novo. Por quê? Porque a gente tem esse fator de falar inglês. E com o canal novo, a gente vai postar vídeos. Todos os vídeos serão postados depois... Desculpa. Com legendas. Então, se você assistir o vídeo, se você estiver na live e não entender, em seguida vai ser postado o vídeo com legenda em português. Então fique tranquilo, por mais que a gente faça essa tradução, a gente sabe que a gente puxa mais pro inglês, a gente puxa mais pra esse público que fala inglês, mesmo que seja uma maioria brasileira, então, mas vai ter tradução. Todos os vídeos serão traduzidos, serão postados com legendas em português. E também tem o fator dos convidados. A gente vai continuar fazendo live, os podcasts serão ao vivo, porém alguns convidados preferem que seja gravado, para que tenha tempo de programar, para que tenha tempo de organizar tudo. Às vezes, quinta-feira à noite, eles não estão liberados, então ele vai ser um horário que funcione para todos. Porém, todos os episódios, all episodes, subtitles, legendados em português para vocês. So it's gonna be like a win-win.
It's a win-win.
It's gonna be a win-win. Yeah.
There's no losing in this scenario. We're also getting a lot of guests. There's some guests we haven't named here because we have other topics-based guests. So if you guys ever want to learn, let's say, how to be a YouTuber yourself, we're going to invite some coaches that are professional in the space. If you ever want to learn more about, let's say, like immunology or health or nutrition, we're going to get the professionals to do that. I already got a couple. I didn't even tell Vinie this. I already got a couple interested. I didn't tell them. I was,
Really? Doctors?
Yeah. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I got you, B. Got you.
I just know people from the gaming industry.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Some of us have real jobs.
And I'm talking about gaming from also Ontario. I know some people that works on the gaming.
I just should do 7.9 every time.
She likes 7.9.
Yeah, I think 7.9 is a new sex move. That moi.
It's like
moi,
10
moi.
times better than 69. Got it?
No,
No, it
it's
doesn't
not
make any
10
sense.
times.
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally 1 or 10. Or if
One-
you go up digits,
one time.
it's just
Yeah.
relative to the digit that you're doing.
Yeah, I
So
tried.
it's almost a percentage, like, you know, until you get to a certain digit.
Asians teaching me math. Asians teaching me math.
I know. I will teach you math. It's okay. But anyway, she said, explain episode 69, or explain why do I like 69. Which one? What does she mean by this?
Why do you like? Por que você gosta? What it means to you, 69? That's like the question.
I mean, look, like, it is both the most overrated and underrated sex move, and it's just a funny number to say.
I think
But
it's
both
like,
of these,
yeah, it's teenager stuff.
yeah, it's literally
Yeah,
a
it's-
13-year-old's humor, and I'm
Yeah.
applying it, and basically, it's also a really lucky number in Chinese. Because
Really?
it's very similar to the yin yang symbol. 6 is
That's-
a good number. 9 is a good number.
I only see on 69 the yin and yang. That's the only thing I see on 69. I understand the sexual
exactly.
joke, but
Nothing
it looks like
sexual,
the yin.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
it has a connotation. But then in the Western world, it's literally 2 people eating each other out simultaneously. So you
Let
can
me just
choose
translate.
either.
Okay.
Both are very beneficial to your lifestyle, so long as you're clean and safe. And
Yeah.
that's why it's a great number.
Ele falou que ele gosta porque parece o símbolo do Yang, e na China o 6 e o 9 são números que dão sorte, mas se você for um jovem de 13 anos, pode ser 2 pessoas fazendo as safadezas ali. Mas aí você vê o que você quer pensar, né? Você pode pensar o que você quiser. Se você vê
Okay,
Como
okay,
69.
Madu, how do you think, in which universe did you think this was family friendly and PG? Like, when did I...
my
wait,
channel is
because- yeah.
PG. It
Your
is
channel is
kind of.
PG.
I think it's like 16
You have,
plus.
no, you have Damiani on your channel once. That's automatically PG-13.
It's done, yeah.
All right, you have him.
But I
him
have it
twice.
do-
It is
I
18
have it
plus.
do as well.
You have him 3 times. You have him 3 times. It is pornographic. So
I
your
don't know how many
choice.
times Damiani was here, to be honest. But like I have it do. Edu is like super family friendly. It's like the balance. Like you bring Damiani and then you bring Edu. And then it goes like...
That's true. So you're like PG-13.
I'm
So I've
trying.
used-
No, I would say 16, 14,
How many-
16.
How many fucks did I use this hour? Okay, that's 1 already. So I have one more. I have one more fuck. Oh, that was 2. Damn it. Okay. I can't
You
use it
lost.
anymore today.
You can't use
I'm
fuck
done.
anymore.
I'm done.
I'll use
I'm
for
done.
you.
I'm done.
Do you know the
Okay,
fuck
thank you.
song?
No, 2 between both of us. There's a quote. It's a shared quota for profanity. Did you know that on network television?
Oh, so I just
Yeah.
screwed it.
I
Oh.
just wasted both of it. Damn it. Oh.
You waste our fucks. Now chat is saying first.
No, you
Thank
did. Now we're gonna get fined. You said the third one. Oh no!
I said you
it's-
wasted
it has to-
our curses.
It's in our contract. It's in our contract.
By the way,
Let me look
our
at
new channel is
contract.
PG? Is not, right?
I
don't remember when I signed it.
PG-13. It has to be. It has to be PG-13 because
Okay,
we're gonna
okay.
be talking. Madhu is teaching them both. You know, I met a
Teasing.
Madhu
Teasing.
here
It's
in
not
Vancouver.
teaching. Teasing.
Teasing. Sorry.
You said
No,
teaching.
I actually I knew that Maria Eduarda short form is Madhu because I actually met a Madhu in Vancouver. She was studying here, and then she was like, she saw me on the street like holding a sandwich, and she was too shy to say anything. So then I was like, okay, you can meet up with me. And it turns out when we meet up, she didn't do a bunch of stuff in Vancouver, even though she was there for 3 months. With the remaining time
Wow.
she had in Vancouver, I showed her around the town. So that was a really fun experience. I hope my surprisingly shy friend is doing okay back in Brasilia. Shouts out Madhu. And I'll shout out to this Madhu too.
Yeah, and I like that people are saying that we're helping them improve English. I like this is something that it really helps me going because I don't know if you know, I was an English teacher for 7 years.
Oh, really?
I
There's so
worked-
many. You play play hockey professionally. You had a band.
I never
You were a
played
professional
professionally.
English teacher for 7 years.
I taught
you
English.
have a mafia in Hamilton, right?
part of
You're
Yakuza.
sometimes dealing in illegal weaponry and nuclear arms deals. Oh, so many things I don't
it's a
know
lot
about
of things. We gotta go step by step.
Oh my God.
Otherwise, I would have to shoot you.
you. Yeah. Anyways, I learned about the nuclear deals through my cousin, so it's all good.
Oh, nice.
We're both
You have a
friends
super
with him.
chat.
Yeah.
Did you
Can
see
you
it?
please create a culinary source? You still owe me ponche de queijo recipe. Pedro, is that you that asked for that?
Oh my god, you still haven't sent the
didn't
pão de
realize.
queijo recipe?
Oh my God.
gonna kill
it's
you,
on
Jeff.
my channel though. Bro, it's on my channel. It's
Send
right
him
there.
the link.
You're gonna make me go to my own channel, copy paste it, send it to you in a DM either on Twitter or Instagram. How dare you? All right? No, I'm kidding. I mean, just message me again. I'll try to remember.
I was a Backstreet Boys fan, by the way, Karen. I was a Backstreet Boys fan. Die hard. Do you know? I danced Backstreet Boys in school for a play.
Like school in Brazil or like college?
School in
here?
Brazil. It was like it just was
I was gonna
nothing
say,
related.
You got some balls if you did that in an English school. Just go up the stage, push the teacher
no.
away.
I did like it was like a
again.
play. Do you know, like a contest, something like that? And then we did like a performance. We did like everybody, and then someone else a song. It was like the whole classroom, so it was fun.
Let me nail both questions from Madu and Pedro Lopez.
Go for it.
And yes, Haisa, rock your body. Yes, yeah. Okay. Anyways, I do have a cookbook in the works, and it's gonna be a pay what you can cookbook. So if you can't pay for anything, you get it for free. If you want to donate, you donate. And I'll decide to do with money, whether put in this podcast or donate to charity. I do this for the passion of it. I don't do it for the money. So if this cookbook is going to be done by the end of this year, it's going to feature dishes from at least 30 countries around the world, and also the things I learned from Brazil. So I'm still trying to. I'm like 5 recipes in out of like 40, so only like 12% done this book. Yeah, but I've been writing this for a while. So if you guys are actually curious, I will actually publish this book, and I'm hoping to. It's not published, but I mean publish is a strong word. It's literally put into PDF. On a portal, and then people can e-read it, right?
That's insane,
the whole idea,
man.
I
didn't know that.
All the stuff I've been doing on my YouTube page, not YouTube page, sorry, both my YouTube page and my Instagram, a lot of those are going to be recipes in this book. And every time I do this, I basically practice a little bit. I break down the steps a little bit, and I want to see if I can convert it to a teachable method. If I can convert it to a teachable method for you guys, it's a lot easier to read. And then that's also make the cookbook a lot easier to translate as well. So the whole idea here is I want to do a Portuguese version and I want to do an English version for you guys. And it's going to be pay what you can. I'm just figuring out the details for this, but at the end of this year, that's the commitment I'm making. So if you guys want this, it's just literally pay what you can. And what we'll do.
That's really cool, man. I had no idea you were writing a book about it.
Any little project I do, I'm going to do it as pay what you can, because I know globally, financially, like, people are strained right now, right? But I still want to, take some of that, whatever people can spare, and apply that to something positive, either for one of our podcasts or charity. So
you're gonna have a book writer. Ooh, look at that.
I am gonna be one, I guess.
But you're gonna be like bilingual or English focused?
I'm gonna write English, and I'm gonna get someone to translate it for me, and they're gonna.
Because that would sell like crazy. Because a lot of your audience in Brazil likes you.
They're gonna be my co-author for this. I hope my Portuguese teacher is not listening to this, because tomorrow I'm going to be asking her if she wants to help me with it.
That's nice, man. That's a nice surprise.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a good surprise. I'm going to ask her if she, she's a friend of Kochi's mom. Her husband and her have been knowing Kochi's mom for a while. And I've been introduced to them. And then because she's teaching me so much Portuguese, I figured she'd be a good candidate to help me do this.
That's nice.
Anyways,
do you have like those professional chefs pictures?
I might go 69 recipes just because I love the number so much. But Jordana, heck, that's a lot of 100s in the chat. Amelia Force, that's a lot of hearts in the chat. And Karen, that's a lot of claps in the chat. Thank you guys.
But like, would you go? Did you have like that outfit, the chef outfit? They'll put like the long hat and take a picture like smiling, like.
Oh, I'll have pictures. I'll have actual pictures in the book. It's so easy to write a book nowadays. Like, you gotta out of context. Jeff is the best Jeff, because I love 69.
That could be the title of your book, because I love 69.
No.
I think
69 recipes to change your life.
That's good. 69 recipes, and then you put like ways of changing your life.
No, it'll probably be 39 recipes. 69 recipes is a lot harder to do. Like a couple of classics I have in there. My feijoada is going to be in there. My pastel dough recipe is going to be in there.
You should have one like Chinese.
Tricky. Oh yeah, so my fried rice is going to be there. My noodles is going to be in there.
Nice.
My string bean and minced, which is a classic that we do in China. A lot of these dishes you can whip up in 10 minutes, and literally it would change your dinner.
I like that.
Ponche queijo is definitely gonna be there, but my ponche queijo isn't good enough yet. I want to test it a couple more times, but that's gonna be a part of the final product. Yep, my coconut cookies. Ms. Heck has just mentioned
Coxinha.
that. Yep.
Your coxinha.
Coxinha. My next project is coxinha. I'm doing something with coxinha right now. Vinie, I told you. I need to. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Fibbachista's my victim for that one.
It's not gonna be
And a couple of my pastas are gonna be in there. Chinese dumplings is gonna be in there. And then 3 or 4 roast dishes.
The Chinese
3 or 4, yeah. 3 or 4 of the roasted meat dishes I have, including a picanha. I have an oven picanha that's actually really good. It's actually it will render the fat down. Honey glazed pork chop is another.
Do you have vegan recipes as well?
I do. Tofu is gonna be a huge portion of this, because what I'm gonna teach people is it's basically how to use that tofu and substitutes for certain meat dishes and use tofu instead.
Ooh. And Maria is asking,
of course, bolo de Sonora.
You didn't mention carrot cake.
That my dessert sections. Okay, I'm giving away too much of this book already. That's fine. I mean, you guys are gonna just get it anyways, right? It's free anyways,
we're actually gonna buy it. So.
My cocada, my bolo de Sonora, my cookies, both the coconut one and the triple chocolate. I have a quadruple chocolate. That might be excessive because it's a little hard to do with a.
I would try that. I would love that.
A quadruple chocolate cookie is basically chocolate base with a cookie, chocolate chip, dark chocolate, and a chocolate ganache that covers it. That's my quadruple chocolate cookie.
Looks like the triple 4 cheese pizza.
Yeah, basically.
Like 4 types chocolate. Yeah.
Wow. So those are the desserts basically, and I think I will add one more. I haven't quite decided on it yet. There is gonna be a fruit dessert. I've been trying to make it, and it's a form of shaved ice. I want to make it easy enough for people to use at home, and they don't need a lot of equipment. So anything with ice cream and shaved ice, it's a little bit too difficult, and I want to think of a concept that makes it really, really nice to eat, and you feel like you're making your own ice cream, right? So again, like those are desserts. Desserts I'm probably gonna do 4 or 5, depending on how generous I feel.
Look at that.
There's a brownie too, but brownie needs to work with the shaved ice / ice cream, which is why I'm like debating, should I present it as a brownie? Then there's too much chocolate. Again, there's a lot of decisions to make, right? So you got me talking about food like so much.
Or like not yet, just like projects. Do you have like, we want to release next year?
written is already done. 5 is done. 5 recipes are done. What I usually share with people, like I have a chef friend that made some cookies for me the other time. And I gave her the recipe because I want the person receiving it to basically get the cookies as is, according to my recipe. And even just judging by the pictures and the texture and going back and forth on just audio, I know if they succeeded or not. It was as close as she was going to get with the ingredients there. And then the person who received it really enjoyed them. So,
5 recipes.
I know the recipe works. Yeah, 5 recipes and 64 to go. Oh my god, I made a set an expectation at 69. I'm doomed. I'm so fucked.
Don't worry. It's your book, man.
So fucked.
We're gonna read it.
Let's see.
Anyway.
But I set myself a hard date before I stop writing recipes, and I need to work on the story behind it. So it's gonna segue with a story, because every book it is pointless to just do a recipe book. It's actually better to do it as a cookbook that also teaches people.
Yeah, I have there's a question on chat, like if you summarize Chinese food from America in 1 word. I wouldn't say America, I'd say Canadian. Chinese food from Canada in 1 word. What would it be?
Chinese food from Canada? No, I can do both American and Canadian because the concept is very similar. It's immigrants based on there's two schools, technically, and then everything is branches of those. There is the new immigrant cuisine, and then there's the old immigrant cuisine. The old immigrant cuisine are people who are descendant from those who built the railroads here. And they're heavily influenced by North American ingredients. And the new immigrant cuisine actually has a lot more old Chinese and new Chinese influence in mainland China, or obviously the return colony / special diplomatic zones. I'm not going to debate the legality of this because every time I talk about Taiwan, I get into argument. So So there's really two schools of Chinese Sino cuisine, because if you want to classify all neutrally, one has spawned the hellish fast food known as Panda Express, and then as a result, the really hellish Chinese food known as China in Box in Brazil, which is the old immigration, the railroad cuisine basically. And the new guys are now basically being adopted into like modern American cuisine. So then these new influence is now becoming fine dining, which is kind of weird because most of the time traditional old cuisine takes the place of the fine, like traditional techniques takes, fine dining, like French cuisine. You have a lot of innovation, but it's all really like 1900s French cuisine, right? Like it's just an improvement on top of that. So if I were to explain this, go for it.
She said like in one word, how would you describe?
I gave him the whole history of this. One word, fucking delicious. There you go. That's it. Try it.
Really?
It, son.
If I could describe like Canada, like Brazilian food in Canada, I'd say like not Brazilian, like at all.
Oh, but Brazilian. This is a problem. Brazilian food needs more recognition in Canada.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like, I respect people trying, but like it's not Brazilian at all. The food they try to do here.
One word equals 5-minute presentation. I ate a Chinese once, like sexually, Pedro, or like you mean you ate a Chinese once?
Who knows? 69.
That was inappropriate. Okay, stop. Okay, now we're doing too sexual. Now people are leaving. People's parents watch this, Vinie. How dare you? This is a PG channel.
We're not saying the F word. We're safe.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
100% safe.
Am I in frame? Am I leaning out?
Yeah, moving like 100%. Now the focus is on your mic. It's not in your face because the mic is in front of your face. There you go. Yeah, the focus was... There you go. It's on you. Good. Okay. I got your focus. Yeah.
It's blurry. No, you're blurry, Amelia.
I was like trying to move you because you're moving. You're like moving the camera, moving back, moving camera, moving back.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll promise to be better in an interview because I'm going to be asking a lot more questions than you because you have to make the podcast look good. That's your job moving forward, buddy. I'm so excited.
My job is making jokes. Just like, oh, somebody said something funny, we do like this. Somebody said something stupid, we do like this. Oops, wrong button. Sorry.
Right, yeah, my bad. That's the wrong button. Okay, that's supposed to be for the harder daddy. Harder daddy goes that way.
We have a lot.
Okay, I say harder daddy. You got to use the harder daddy one. What the hell's wrong with you?
It's a lot of buttons.
Thank you.
It's a lot. I gotta find it.
You have to learn them. Our next guest records early next week. We're fucked. He has a big head. He will crush us with his head if we mess up.
We have a kiss. If you want.
Kisses like that. Look, I kissed like 3 girls in my life. Okay, I think I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You're the expert here.
God, I know. I'm the expert here. Okay, you kissed what, 1?
I love this. Like
Leave
this.
in.
Do you know this? Like this Moan here. It's from a prank.
Okay. I'm aware. You explained this to me many times. Stop. We're going to get. Do you still want to post those Last of Us videos? Stop it. You bad man. Oh my god.
Last one.
Horrible.
I'm done.
Stop. Okay. All right. We lost our entire audience that is somewhat sane. We have the insane people left.
It's from a
everybody
prank.
crazy is left. Oh, Jordana's parents definitely know what we mean by now, right? If the first time, we showed her parents that she was like, this podcast is pretty cool. Watch this, mom and dad. And this time for sure, she's getting judgy looks. Come on. 100% this time for sure, she's getting judgy looks. All right.
Every time we have, I'm gonna put like a naughty sound here, and then if somebody says something wrong, I do like this.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Hey. Okay. Wow. Jesus, that's a lot to process.
That's a combo. If somebody says
they're not happy. See, Jonana's parents are not happy with this. What is wrong with you?
Sorry, I'm done.
Why are you doing this?
Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. This is okay. Anyways, harder, daddy, please.
Harder.
That's your cue. Thank you.
It's a lot of buttons. I have like.
We gotta practice this. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, we do have a game show segment. Okay, do you have a cheering audience sound effect?
Jeff, come on, try me.
Okay, all right. Now we're gonna play our game show with our first guest, Leo. This is a game show called These Are Humans. Where's your button?
It's not listening?
At the end of me saying these are humans, you have to start that clap right away.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna try this again. All right.
One more time.
And for our next okay, all right, ready? We're gonna practice this. Okay, hold on. With our guest today, we're gonna play a game called People Have Rights. Woo! Okay,
And
good.
then, hang, it gets better. And then we ask him a question, like, okay, so what's your favorite city?
Rio de Janeiro.
Very good. You got a point.
We have a question. People are asking, are we homosexual? No.
No, I'm not. But
Okay, excellent.
that's
We gotta get. I want Luba on this podcast.
I
want Luba on this podcast. Yeah, I
He's
love
like
Luba too.
hilarious.
We gotta get Luba.
He's like hilarious.
Luba
I
and
know.
Castanati, let me work on them. They both follow me on Twitter. Probably because
Castanati?
Castanati and Luba. Yo, that's a goal right there.
Really?
That's a goal. Yeah, let's do it. Castanati and I were supposed to hang out the first time I went to Brazil. Like, I didn't get back to him. It was my
ditch him?
that was before him going. Okay, so this is funny. He wasn't Netflix famous at the time. He was like exploding. And then all of a sudden,
now he's
now I can't get a hold of him. Like back then, he was like, "Hey, bro, we should hang out." Like he went on my YouTube comment to say that too. Then then I didn't get back to him. And then
Man,
I'm
you
a dick. I
ghosted
know.
Castanhari.
Now he's way too famous. Like I can't even.
You
Like,
lost.
he
your chance,
responded to me on Twitter once. I lost my chance. I'm gonna beg for his forgiveness that we
man.
didn't
You should
hang out in
try.
2018.
You should try. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say like,
I'll
sorry,
text
man.
somebody.
I learned my lesson.
I hope you still remember me. I'm that gringo that annoys Leo. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, that guy.
No, yeah. Sorry, I'm out of time.
Oh yeah, that guy."
He's dating now. Did you see that?
I no, everyone knew they were dating.
I know, but like it was not public, so
Oh,
you cannot say. They were like
no.
around the bushes. Everybody knew, but like it was not public, so we cannot say
Everybody.
that we knew.
Oh, my parents
You
don't
cannot
even speak
say-
Portuguese. Have no idea what YouTube on Brazil is, and they know.
Oh, come on. We
Right?
cannot say
My
that.
Chinese
Can we?
parents know that shit
Can we?
already. All
I don't
right.
know. I don't know.
See, oh, I want to get both. Like our podcast with 20 subscribers is gonna try and get one of Brazil's biggest stars, right?
Well, what's
See,
the point?
can we do it?
Numbers, like baby steps, man. Come on.
Numbers
we can
don't
do
mean
this.
anything. Numbers don't
Yeah,
mean
it's
anything.
friendship.
Well, we gotta make it. Yeah, it's friendship.
I got a funny questions on chat. In chat, in
do
Canada,
it. What's
is
up?
it legal to grow hallucinogenic mushrooms?
No, but so I'm
can-
sure you guys are
you
probably
can buy
wondering why I have so
weeds.
much energy. As you guys know, I made a yerba mate yesterday.
It's actually one of the
And,
best drinks ever. Like matcha
it's
is really good.
it's quite delicious. I drank a lot of it, and a lot of it. And this morning, I made a special drink after with the yerba mate. I just basically used the concentrate I had left from the picture. I mixed it with cranberry and honey, and I made this
Really?
delicious
No,
iced tea drink.
no.
No, dude.
Honey,
You
put
no.
agave.
No.
Agave is much better.
No. We don't have. Let me just go to
You don't
South
have
America,
agave?
get some fucking agave.
No, I buy
first
Costco.
of all,
agave in Costco. Go for it.
Yeah. First, okay. So, okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot. There's a proper person from Rio Grande do Sul here. I'm already being corrected. I have never been corrected more in my life than today about Shumahao. So here's the thing: mate from South RJ, the South in RJ is different. It's better. Okay, I've got to clarify that so I don't get attacked again.
We have two
Secondly,
types
I
of
made mine
matcha,
wrong. I made mine wrong. I humbly submit to the punishment of the people of Rio Grande do Sul. Upon arriving into your state, you are allowed to arrest me and punish me to the full extent of the law and to the laws of your courts. All right. it was still delicious. And the reason I use this honey, it's very similar to agave. It's a very high quality honey. That's why it tasted good. Not store shelf honey. This is a special honey I get from a vendor here. Anyways, it was delicious. I drank half a bottle, about 300 milliliters. And then this morning when I was working, I also had coffee.
So you
had
got
coffee.
pumped. You're pumped.
I had
I'm gonna fix your position one more time on the camera.
No, Dad, please, no, don't do it. Okay, great, perfect. This better? I had a coffee.
Perfect. It's perfect.
And yerba mate. And
Yeah.
I had only my second 500 ml of Coca-Cola.
So you're like full caffeine.
I stuck to my
today.
phone. I think I had about like 399 grams. With 400, my heart will burst. I have 399 in me right now. That's why I haven't drank this last sip, because I know this is what's gonna kill me.
But like you have,
So,
I don't know if you know, we have like two different types of mate in Brazil. Like the chimarrão mate, Aline family is from the south as well, from Rio Grande do Sul.
Yeah.
So they drink like the mate in chimarrão. I'm not a big fan. It's okay, but I don't like hot
No, don't
beverage.
say that. We're
No.
gonna get killed. Those
Trust me.
guys are
It's
mafia,
not.
man.
It's not that bad. It's
God,
not
like a
that bad.
mafia, man.
But I don't like hot
don't say that.
beverage.
Don't say that. No, please. Oh my God. No, you
So
don't,
hot
you don't know what I've been
beverage is
through
the
today,
issue.
man.
It's
You don't know
coming.
what I've been through today, man. No, don't do that. Oh my God.
And then we have the
been through
cold
today.
tea mate, which is the best. So that's the one I like.
Don't say that. That's the
bring-
wherever it's called. It's the one that starts with T, right?
Tididi.
That's no. Don't say that's better than Shumahao. The
I'm
RS
not.
are gonna come and get. No, they're gonna
I'm
come
not.
and get us.
I'm saying
Do you
they're
see how
different.
scared? Look how far I am from my camera right now. Okay.
I trust them.
Oh
They're
my
fun.
God.
They're funny people.
I'm so far from. No. We're gonna get.
I drink matcha every single day of my life. I bring like the herbs in the thing
No.
to Canada.
They're-
It's fine.
Have you seen the responses to my Shumahao post today?
I
I'm
know
scared.
because
Right?
it's like it's their tradition. Like it's super big in the south.
It's not tradition. It's religion. They believe in two things. They believe in Jesus and then Shumahao.
And
Those are the two
Shumahao,
things
yeah.
they believe. All right, Jesus is Shumahao. Those are the two things. When they go to church, they drink Shumahao as well. Okay.
Yeah, and people ask about pots. Yeah,
you
it's
see that?
legal
You see
to
that?
buy pot here.
There's a Gustavo Leonardi.
We're
Look
Germans
at
and
that.
Italians
This is that name.
mixed. What I expect.
Leonardi.
Gustavo
Leonardi.
Leonardi.
I want to go to Italy at some point in my life and not die because I made a mistake with green tea. All right.
I
So-
have a really funny joke about Italy because I've been there once, and then my friend was like, we were in a street market, and then my friend was like, oh, I'm gonna mock this guy because I speak Italian. So he went to the guy speaking to the hand and goes like this, how much is it? And then the guy from the street market, it is written stupid.
I thought that story's gonna end like he was
No,
murdered and you never see him ever since.
My friend was gonna mock the guy because we're like, oh, I'm gonna.
I know.
speak like
I thought
Italian.
I thought this was a former friend because now he's at the gates of hell.
No,
Like that's what. Okay, good, excellent.
And then the
That's
street
good.
market guy was like, it's written stupid. And then like, wow, everybody started laughing at him because he was trying to be funny. And then he was like, oh, the guy was mean. Like, no, you were stupid. He was like,
guy was mean.
it was funny. I
Coffee,
remember that
coffee.
still today. You gotta take it easy, man. Have you had dinner? You need to get like some warm soup, something.
The answer to your question is no.
Wow.
No, I did not
You
have
need-
dinner yet.
You need warm soup.
What was my lunch? I had broccoli and beef and rice for lunch. The fuck is wrong with you? First of all, eat dicks.
Greens.
Broccoli is delicious. All right.
Eat dicks.
Sorry. Hey, that could be like Dick's Cookies. There's actually a brand called Dick's Cookies.
Yeah. I like
Yeah, I
Pedro
just
told that
meant-
joke in Portuguese, but it doesn't make any sense for you. Did you get the joke? Do you know why Italians
Chimahao
don't
or
lose documents?
Shimamao?
Shimamao, no. Chimarrão.
I don't know.
Chimarrão is like...
Italianos não perdem os documentos porque eles they guard the pasta. What?
Yeah, because why Italians don't lose their documents? Because they stored everything in pastas. Because pasta means like pasta, and in Portuguese, pasta means also briefcase. So that was like the momento. Sorry. Bad joke. Bad joke.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Passa's like a
Schumacher Mafia,
folder,
please
yeah.
forgive us. Please forgive us. We love
We're
you.
good.
Yeah.
The South love us.
Rio Grande do Sul is the bigger, more south version of Rio. See, now I'm going to piss off the people from Rio de Janeiro. So then
And people from Rio Grande do Norte, the north
Yeah,
part as well.
exactly. But well, no, they're also bigger and norther. I don't know if that's a comparison. We're souther. We're more south than you. Ergo, we're better. What they're trying to say. Yeah, I'm trying to start shit between them so they don't attack us. You know, that's it's a common art of war. It's in Sun Tzu's
I don't think
Art of
there's
War.
never been a war between like the south and the north parts of Brazil. There's like local
They're fine.
wars.
It's like you're big in north, we're
Yeah.
big in south. We're chill. But what
Because-
about actual Rio? Doesn't Rio people like dislike the fact that two of these states took their name and then just added bigger and more of a certain cardinal
We don't
direction than the
care.
other?
we don't care about their
You guys
name.
are so chill. My
We use
God.
carioca.
I
We
should-
don't need to say like from Rio de Janeiro. We're saying we're carioca.
Carioca.
We don't even identify as Rio de Janeiro. Where are you from? Ah, eu sou carioca. No, we don't say I'm from Rio. We say I'm carioca. Like, I don't know. Do you know that Rio? I think Rio was once the capital of Brazil.
What?
Yeah. For a brief time, because we were so near the coast, they were afraid of like naval attacks, like ship attacks. So they moved inland. The more you know. It was like Bahia, Rio, and Brasilia, if I'm not mistaken.
But is it Brazilian? But the area of Brazilian, not the city, because I know the city is relatively new.
Oh, it's like so stupid. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
almost
I know.
200 years.
They made it. Well, they designed it like an airplane. That's what I learned. I learned a lot
Yeah.
about Brazil from my ex's family. I learned a lot. That's why I'm
I
like,
studied history like a long time ago.
yeah, it's like a shape of a plane. It's 2 hours from Goiânia. Like there's a lot of things I know that I've never even been there because every time I go there, it's just like I'm trapped inside like a house cat. I really like it because it's my choice because air conditioning is amazing, right?
Yeah, it's so
and then-
hot.
yeah,
Especially in
and
the
then-
center
and
part
I-
of Brazil. It's super warm there. Super
And then
warm.
I go to Flamboyant Shopping Mall and Paquitas. Those are two stores. Shouts out to them. And then I buy a bunch of food. I eat and then I go to sleep. That was
That's the
my
best.
Brazil experience.
That's the best thing. That's the best thing.
Exactly.
When you go to
It's-
Rio,
it's the-
you should visit like, oh, you want to go to a beach? You go one day.
Oh,
2
A,
days,
no,
like,
wait.
it's a
Go to
lot.
Rio, not die. Don't die at Rio. Like
Oh,
that's
no,
stay
no, no.
safe.
I
Stay safe, right?
guarantee you're not dying. You're not dying. I guarantee.
Okay, good.
you. Maybe stabbed.
Isn't it? Oh, okay, maybe stabbed, but I won't die because the healthcare system is free. This is great. Okay,
it is,
excellent.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get stabbed before, but I had a little accident
It's
with
an
a knife once and I
experience.
cut
It's
my
an
shoulder.
experience, right?
I only had my shoulder cut pretty deep. I have the scar is almost gone, but that was my only flesh wound I ever had. So I can't
Ugh,
wait to get
no.
stabbed.
There you go. Good job, boy. There you go.
Let's play a game now called Jeff Doesn't Get Stabbed. This is your cue.
I know
Practicing.
I'm trying to find the bottom. It's a lot of buttons.
Okay, good.
Do you like my voice like this?
We can talk like this if you want. What do you think?
Do I sound like that too now?
No, only me.
Is
you
it
have
really
like a-
offensive? I'm sorry if it was actually offensive that I said
It's
that.
not.
but
It is not. It
okay.
is not. I wouldn't. I'm from Rio. It's not.
Oh, he's
that
joking.
offensive.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
not
the
that
first
offensive.
sarcasm I ever experienced from a Brazilian
Yeah.
person. God
Don't
damn it.
unsubscribe because this is my channel. Don't do that.
Go to
Please.
Jeff's channel,
Please,
unsubscribe,
and then
and
come
then
back here.
come back.
Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. He's not. It's like I'm
cancel
from Rio.
Jeff. Cancel Jeff really quick, then come back.
Come back. Twitter. Let's go on Twitter. Canceling Jeff. The
Yeah,
thread.
no, don't get because the K-pop crew sees cancel whoever, and then the entire K-pop crowd cancels them like with indiscriminately. They fucked up the United States president on Twitter, and that's his domain.
I have friends that I don't know who they are because they changed their names and their pictures for K-pop things.
K-pop, it's okay.
I don't know
K-pop
who
is
they are
like,
anymore.
look, I respect K-pop's power.
But I don't understand why
changing
changing your tags, your names, your URLs. Like why? John
of
Smith
K-pop
becomes
guys,
like
K-pop. Hold on. Let me
BTS.
finish this joke. Let me finish this joke.
for
man.
it.
Come on. What the fuck? K-pop guys are just like slightly taller versions of me. Like slightly taller. Like I'm 1.79. They're like 1.82. That's really it. 1 inch of difference.
so
All
close,
right?
so close.
So close. I'm this close, and obviously I'm a little bulkier than them, so like I'm more daddy, and they're more like boys. They're either like a daddy craze in wow, this is I didn't even mean it that way. Now that the words coming out of my mouth today don't make any sense at all.
I like
what I'm
where
trying to say
going,
here,
to be honest.
I'm trying to say is I respect them because they represent me well as an Asian man. The other part about K-pop I respect is the unity of the fan base. Even though they're very divisive about which member is the best, their favorite BTS or favorite, if I say girls' generation, that would seem too old.
Thank you. You know them. Wow.
I know quite a few, but I don't want to seem like a K-pop stan.
SNSD is the best.
Oh,
BTS.
I like
Screw
to
BTS.
anyone is one of my favorites.
SNSD. Oh, Blackpink. We don't care. Sorry, go for it.
No. What did you just say? Blackpink? Yo.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, BTS, like, oh, Blackpink. No,
listen
to Girls' Generation.
CL is queen. Oh my god, this is now a K-pop conversation. I'm trying to ally myself with the K-poppers because I know that power is too strong. It's like how I always ally myself with people who are stronger than me.
I like it. Like, honestly, I know a little bit of K-pop. Like, a lot of people go like,
this
Blackpink.
This podcast, we talked about American Money, 69, and K-pop. There's no better podcast on earth.
And food.
And a new cookbook. Oh my goodness.
And also, the last thing I was going to ask you, like, what about C-pop? Do you know a little bit of C-pop, or is it not that big?
Chinese pop?
Yeah.
Chinese pop? A little bit. No, did you guys listen to the meme song? It's in C-pop right now? Meme one?
No. What is the name? I really want to listen to that.
Asian May.
Oh, come on. Asian May?
Asian May. Or Shuhua Piao Piao if you want to know the meme. Just listen to it afterwards. It's gonna be.
I know. I'm not gonna put it in the stream, but I can. Can you like spell?
We will. Sony will kill us.
No, I won't play it. But I just want to save it.
Sony owns this song, and they will murder us in our sleep, just like the Guaushus with the Shumahao. Okay, like we're.
Who's coming first, Sony or like the Guaushus?
I don't know. One of them's coming tonight. All right. It's probably my last night on Earth because of the Guaushus. Honestly,
you're not gonna sleep anyway. You're gonna be ready.
No. I'm doing
super hyped.
I'm doing at least 100 push-ups after this.
100
minimum. 100. I'm trying to try to do 110 minutes.
Why? You're gonna hurt your arms. It's not even healthy.
No. I did like 80 in 10 minutes before, dude. I'm not pushing that hard.
You're insane.
You think these are? This is real. No, if I do Y push-ups, it's easy. I've been doing like sets of 10. Update on the fitness challenge. That might be our last topic before we end this off. You had a good week. How was your week? I know you've been a lot more active than before, right?
Yeah, I'm doing like I have like because I'm working out from home, I don't have like weights and anything, so I'm doing like 20 push-ups, like in a row, 20, 60 sit-ups, 100 jumping jacks, 200 skip ropes, and also how do we say like burpees, and when you almost like sit on an imaginary chair, how do you say that? Sit down? Squats. Yeah, squats. Yeah.
Or as Leon says, Leon once said to me, and Niels made fun of him for this too.
Squash.
It's squats. Squat.
Squat. Yeah. And I'm also skating like 5K.
Niels and I both looked at him like, what the fuck is that? Is he a duck now? Is he a fucking duck? Squat. I did 50 squat. Squat.
And I'm skating 5K. So that's it.
It's really good. And you're keeping like a really good pace, right? Like almost every day, basically, right?
Yeah, less than, I don't know, like 24, 23 minutes, 5K. Because most of the time it bothers me because there's a lot of like.
Oh, sorry. I mean like your exercise
repetition
frequency
every
on
day.
day-to-day basis.
Yeah. I don't do weekends. I don't do weekends. That's the only
flow training is the best. Actually, yeah, do 5 and 2. 5 and 2 is perfect.
Yeah.
Because what you do at the end of the week, you go into the 48-hour cycle, recovery cycle. I'm basically doing the same thing, except I think I've been winding up a little longer than you.
No way.
You're walking
14. You walked 14 kilometers.
No. I mean in terms of 5 and 2. I'm doing the same thing with 5 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like you walk like crazy.
Yeah. I walk. I do interval running, and then I do slow walking afterwards, just to like shake everything out. So my pace sucks. But today I did another 10. So this week I'm at 40 now this week, almost 40.
Wow.
But and then
how long it takes for you to walk like 14 kilometers?
That was only that was like 2 hours ish.
That's
2 hours and some change. That's not that much because you walk at 5K, then you run some, and then the rest of it was garbage time because I was just sitting down and moving my hand too much.
Yeah, but still, man, it's a lot of like walking. I don't have that.
Yeah, like
I don't know,
like what I realized is I'm stretching like this. If I'm doing this sometimes, the Fitbit is gimmicky. So I usually take it off now that I'm stretching my arms. It's a smarter approach to it.
That's a lot.
These Seniors, our social media says, does these live English with Jeff have a schedule? Oh, you missed out on the beginning, my friend. So we're starting a new channel every Thursday. Starting a new channel. We're interviewing people like Big Head Leon and sexy birthday boy Damiani. Sorry, I just gave away the guest name. They already
open the door.
Yeah, and the first 1,000 subscribers get into a competition where they tell us jokes in the comments, and they could win
money.
Yeah.
Cash.
Money.
I like how you say cash. Cash.
Money.
Like, and then you're not gonna get like the bill. You can get like anything for yourself.
It's on Americanas or Amazon Brazil. Because we know most of you guys are in Brazil, but if you live outside of Brazil, it works too. But if you like live in like this is a good spending in Brazil. This is not as good of a spending in the US because it's just it's still a good night. I mean, look, it's 100 ones. You get some fun time in the club.
You can buy a computer in Brazil for that.
600 reais can buy a computer in Brazil.
No, not a computer, but you can buy like a couple parts.
You could buy a poly. You could buy a poly station, right? You guys have poly station there.
I like that. Do you know that the fake one, like the poly station?
I'm aware. One of my I had a video idea for this year when I go to Brazil is I want to go to this
fake
it was
products?
like this like black it was like a black market near Liberdade in Sao Paulo. And they have like fake electronics, everything bootleg, the black market style. And I was gonna, do a hidden camera where I just go in there and then I have a translator with me and we just buy a bunch of stuff. And my editor was like, "You might get murdered. If I come with you, I might get murdered too." I'm like, "Why?" Because if they know you're filming them, they're gonna be very upset. So I was trying to think of a polite way to do it. If I know someone from the market and I film them and help the community, maybe I can like bring some light to it. So yeah, like it was a project I wanted to work on this year for BGS, but now BGS is canceled. That's another piece of news that was
thank
crazy.
God.
Yeah,
that was the only event.
What do you mean, thank God?
Canceled. Because they were probably.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Given the situation, thank God.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to. I really wanted to go, but but obviously you're right. Like, thank goodness it's canceled because if they kept it going and given Brazil's
people
numbers
would show
right
up.
Now,
people would show up. It's insane. We can do Jeff singing molejo. Do you know molejo, the Brazilian pagode?
No, I do not know molejo.
Oh, you're gonna find out. You're gonna sing one day in the podcast.
Okay, sure.
Molejo.
If it's relevant to a guest, we can sing it. We can do karaoke. We have to license the track. That's too much money. The license track. You can't play it.
No, but you can sing.
No, BGS. That's true. I can sing. No, we can't sing more than 6 seconds. Otherwise, we get claimed, dude.
Singing?
Yeah. Yo, we're starting a new channel. We gotta be careful as hell to get partnered again. The rules are really strict right now.
I didn't know we couldn't sing. That's crazy.
You can't even sing that shit. You can get claimed for singing that shit because it's a cover license. I work in this shit, dude. I'll tell you. All
I didn't know singing was also on the paper. That's good.
Well, yeah, it's postponed, but it's canceled for this because it's an annual year, anyways, right? And
BGS 2020 is gonna be BGS 2021.
And really, that's my time to go to Brazil. Like, I sometimes go in April and I go in October, right? Those are my 2 times I usually take my vacation times.
We can do it on Instagram, Pedro. Pedro said he wasted $2. I said we can do that on Instagram. You can sing on Instagram.
Why think about wasting $2 when you can leave a joke and potentially earn many reais? This podcast alone, this $100 bill from the United States has been the best investment of mine. I was walking home from work and I passed by a foreign exchange place. The rates sucked dick, but then I still got it today. Why?
You're so excited about that bill.
I was just like, it's such a brilliant thing to do. Because whenever we talk about, when Luis from Financiero is on our podcast, the whole time I'm just gonna do this.
Like I said, but check with YouTube if you can show money here. like beforehand?
No, you can't. You can't. There's
It's
another.
allowed. Okay.
There's other things. Like I
You can do
can't
like the-
look at. I can't go, like show the. This is why I'm showing the back. It doesn't have the serial number. This side is dangerous, so I can't do that too long. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
couple
play
other
Malaysia
rules.
for you as well. We can also play and sing. We can do like a duet.
Also, you're not allowed to tamper with his money. So if I rip this bill on live, the United States government can actually commit. It's a crime. If I put my a pen and I sign the money, or if I write any letters on this, that is also considered a crime. There are there's two more of the rules. There's a couple more. I just need to know the specifics of showing it to an international audience.
If you do something, this happen.
Oh my god, you have that! Oh my goodness, this is great. All right. Oh my god. All right, Vinie, let's practice this. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna drink the last bit of this Coke and hit 400 milligrams of caffeine today. The door's this way.
And it's a surprise. You're dead.
My
You
God.
got corona because you opened the door to the police during an outbreak.
They didn't have masks on. I forgot to put my mask on.
You lost the game.
Wear a
You're
mask.
dead. You're gone.
Holy shit. All jokes aside, though, I'm legitly scared about the coronavirus. Maybe that would be we have 5 more minutes, so we can talk a little bit about that.
About corona?
Yeah, my province is opened up. It's almost gone here. We have very little cases. We're still being careful. Phase 3 is happening very soon, as early as July.
Toronto is getting on phase 2. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that as well, even though they have more cases.
Yeah. In Hamilton, we're still in phase 2. It's all good. People are like, the best thing is that people are like getting like the feeling of social distance. Even though like it's reopening, people are still like, okay, stay away from me.
We've been
Social distance.
conditioned. This is the good part.
It's a
We've been
good thing. Yeah, it's a
conditioned.
good habit.
Although racism has also been conditioned, because I noticed more and more white people are being aggressively racist towards me. I had an incident
Oh,
today.
man. Yeah.
But
Really?
it's okay. Like, yeah, because they don't like it when Asian people talk back. So,
Oh, you should, man. You just
I was in
should.
the store. It was obviously run by Chinese people. The first thing the 2 old ladies, and I wasn't like dressed poorly. I had like a Raptors shirt on. I had my bling. I had my expensive watch and my Fitbit on both my wrists. So I didn't look like I was a bum working retail, right? I wasn't like a student working retail. And they asked me, "Excuse me, where can I find socks?" I was like, "Oh man, I don't work here." And they're like, "Oh," like she was like, "Oh, the lady her mom was trying to be nice." I looked at the lady, "What, are you doing this because I'm Chinese?" I joked to her, I smiled. And she's like, "That's racist, unacceptable." And then she went on a bunch. I just ignored her. Somewhere she said something about coronavirus as she was walking away. So it was a very interesting. Yeah. But I was like, look, like this God tests us a lot of the time, right? At the moment when I heard her being rude to me, I was like, okay, this could end 2 ways. I could be on the news tonight, murder, or I could not, and then I can go have my lunch, my podcast with my good friend Vinie, talk to you guys, and
Jesus,
have
people are
a
freaking weird.
have a really good day. Have a really good day, right? But the test of this was like I should have just ignored them after I told them I don't work here. Like I had to make that joke because of the comedian side of me, right? So really, like I semi-failed the test. Like, if God puts in the DVD at the end of my life, be like, you see here, son, you should have done this better, and I'll be like, shit, you're right. Oh my god. Oh,
Like I don't. It's funny
like-
how. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
But,
it's
like, I'm laughing about it now because I was like, look, I like that could have been if I was a younger man, I would have at least yelled at them, right, for saying shit like that. I would have been, what the fuck did you say? That's not helpful because those two are idiots, right? They didn't know they couldn't even tell who was what. They probably can't even tell the difference between me and the other Asian people in there, right? Why would I waste my time interacting with someone like that, right? So, and she had Karen energy, like mega, not Karen in our chat, like the nice Karen energy, as in Karen, I speak to the manager energy. And she looked like she was like a, lizard that's trying to look fuckable, right? Like she was like over plastic surgery. There's a lot of, I don't want that trouble. Because again, like certain people should just ignore, right?
I like
the
part.
There wasn't a
lizard trying to be.
Lizard trying to be fuckable. That's really what. If you do too much plastic surgeries, ladies, you're just gonna look like that.
Yeah, there's a line. There's a line.
It's your journey, but be practical. It's your journey, but be practical. That's
Yeah.
like my thing with everything. Yeah, I
Some
mean,
people don't like
that's
to
one
get
thing.
old, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a
True.
lot. I would never like get closer to a needle just to look younger.
Oh, I mean, look, you can't judge. Some people have their own journeys, but again, there's a
Yeah.
limit. I think there's
Ooh.
always a limit, and
More.
More.
asks-
why is what is
Can you explain that, Jeff? I'm gonna let you.
uh,
I'll help you.
like
I'll help
like-
you. É quando alguém quer ser bonita pra sempre, quer ser atraente para sempre. Attractive. That's the word. When people try to be attractive. So yeah, that. I don't know. É uma palavra que.
I just got an urgent work test, and turned out it wasn't urgent at all. It was just someone being stupid. So I'm going to ignore them live on podcast right now. You know who you are if you're being ignored.
But it's also time, right?
For our podcast to go, but I think we're talking about Corona. I want to actually relate this because even though like that was a difficult situation, nothing compares to what the people of Brazil are going through right now.
I don't know, man.
What sucks about the situation is there's lack of leadership, and you can tell with the two countries that suffer the most with this. 3 countries now, because
Yeah.
India also has a lack of leadership with this, right? Brazil, India, and the United States. There's a lack of leadership. There's a lack of accountability from the people who are supposed to be helping the country.
Did you
So
see the
given that,
Blumenau
it's
case?
there's another one every day.
The
there's
Blumenau
one
case
today.
in Brazil is like é isso aí, Raíssa.
Criminal
Sorry.
case.
No, it's like the Blumenau. Blumenau is a city in Brazil. They decided to reopen shopping malls and everything. It was like a big reopening, a big like event, and now they have like more than I don't know like 200 cases of corona, and the mayor is went to the website saying like, please guys, cities nearby, you need to help us because it's like an emergent situation here because they have like, and then everybody's like, really, like. You reopened the malls.
yeah,
you
you're
did
the
like
one
a
who
mall
reopened.
opening, and now you're asking for help, and then people are like, It's insane." Like that case in Blumenau is in Brazil is like, wow. So that's something that scares us because there's no like it should be like a light on the end of a tunnel, but can you see that? I can.
It's hard for me to look at the Brazil situation and like it's entertaining to watch the political shit show until it becomes not funny. And
Yeah,
it's
it
become
get
not
dangerous.
It's been not
Yeah.
funny for a while, right?
Mhm.
First year of Basel, you can still find something amusing. Coronavirus Basel, not so much. It's a shit show. It's not in the fun way. So I'm not again. I never want to critique the people who made their choices to vote for him. You're exercising your right. But right now, there's a lack of leadership. Right? Like look at my United States friends. Some of them are Trump voters. I get it. The moment they voted for Trump, I get that moment. Now, like it's very objective. It's no longer emotional. It's very objective. It's just a lack of leadership. If they could turn this around, great. More power to them. I want them to turn this around. But if it can't, the people who suffers. And I feel so. I don't know. You have this feeling like. Despite the fact that we're living great lives and we're quite affluent, given the world standard, I really feel bad for not being able to help.
Yeah,
I want to help. The only thing I can do is like open my mouth and try and make people laugh. That's the only thing I can do. Maybe give away some money on stream. Right? Like that might be it,
laugh,
right? Yeah,
Buy things.
yeah. That's those are 2 things I can do. Like there's nothing else. Like I don't even speak the language. I love this country. I love this group of people. I love you guys in the chat, and it's a hard thing to watch because when you feel like you're powerless, it's when you are the most depressed, the most angry, the most sad, and I don't want to become that person. I want to bring people out of it. So that's one of the reasons this podcast is it has been really good. It's been therapeutic for me. I'm sure Vinie, you feel the same way.
Yeah. Like sometimes doing a little bit is better than doing nothing. Like I know a lot of friends that do like the not the giveaways, like the fundraisings, and then people go like, oh, but I can only donate like 2. Like, come on, 2 is better than nothing. Like if you can do like a little bit, it's always good. So I try to like to focus on that because in the end, like maybe not even flying home I can't anymore. because Canada is also like
You can't even. We can't travel. So like,
Yeah.
I can't go down and do something nice for for somebody. Like I can't throw events because coronavirus is as social distancing, right? Like
Yeah, I
one
have
thing
a-
I wanted to do was, yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I have a
you
friend
first.
that their parents are here. His parents are here, and they cannot return to Brazil. Like, his parents have been here for like, they're gonna stay here for 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, in February. They are here until today because they cannot fly home. Because it's like it's in a moment that Air Canada pushed their flight four or 3 times already, and then they want to go back to Brazil.
can't-
And
they-
they can't.
It's not, and the sad part is, it's not even the moment where you can be like, oh, Air Canada, all they want is this money. Air Canada
It's not.
was crushed by this virus. Their stock prices went from $60 a share to 17 today. It was
Alitalia,
as low
right?
as
Also-
12. Yeah, so WestJet is laying off another 1,000 people. Like, this pandemic
Yeah.
affected everybody. It's such a weird disease, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you know, like at one point, like, look, we now know this. I think soon people are going to make the decision of just have to bear with it and then open the economy, because now the economical situation is becoming even worse. If you don't have money, you can't get treatment in some countries like the United States, right? If you don't have money for insurance, you're fucked. You can't get on a ventilator. There's a story
Yeah.
of an old man who racked up a bill of $1.4 million because, I mean, I don't know how the story ended, like did he win his case or not? Because he was on the ventilators and as well as emergency for like a week. And just think about it that way, right? Like it's a chain effect. And
Yeah.
I feel lucky in Canada, and there's a couple countries around the world we're recovering, making like a really good progress in terms of like, you know, just economical recovery too. But there's just certain industries that are just crushed after this. Right? Restaurants are
Yeah.
coming back. This is the good news. Like at least local
with patio restaurants.
yeah,
and
like
what I heard.
local situations a little better. Like I've been doing. I spent a little bit more money dining out this month because I want to help my favorite restaurants. So that's my only way to contribute to this economy. And then I don't know when like this travel thing. Like theaters are fucked this year. Theaters are done this year.
Yeah.
Like this.
A lot of things are closing down. Like even like
movies are
I heard
done.
that Alitalia, like the Italian flying company, was about to break as well because they got hit pretty hard. But like in the end, it's like I don't know, like oh, the economy needs to keep going. Like there's no economy if everybody's dead. And people are like, oh, but it's just a small flu. It's not like about the flu. It's about the how contagious it is, like how fast it spreads. So it's like
Exactly. So I just
I
want
don't
to really
know.
quickly address something in chat. Well, because you
Sure.
just mentioned this, right? Like, because there's also situations like, you know, students as well, right? Like
Mhm.
that's another thing. It's the economy, students, it's the future economy. So Karen So was talking about her starting her music performance in the U.S. She had to defer the offer because of the pandemic, which this is a huge bummer, right?
yeah.
And like the thing about this situation is you can't half-ass it. The U.S. leadership, Brazilian leadership, Indian leadership, and a couple other countries around. I you know, the list goes on. Half-assed it. It's half-assed measures. Canada, uniformity. We never seen all the parties with a minority government being this united.
Yeah.
Process of the provinces were perfect, like almost perfect, as good as it could have been given our insights. And these doctors who are guiding our decision making are not like heroes and local celebrities, right? Our BC doctor, like her face is everywhere, like everyone knows who she is. Now we can start to open up, and the cases are manageable. Hospitals are not stuffed. Or the Nordic countries, with the exception of Switzerland, did a good job. New Zealand did a fantastic job, and then they had a minor slip up, and then they got 2 cases on the board, but they were at 0 at one point. Insane. The virus is gone in that part of the world. That's crazy. Until another bat flies down there and then bites somebody, wherever the cause of this disease is, they're at 0, and then they had 2 cases because of a minor slip up. It takes absolute attention so that you can make those decisions. That in the end, you're like, we can start keeping the economy open. We can't eradicate the virus completely, but we can manage it. It's kind of like the best case scenario. What's happening with these other list of countries is because they're doing this half-ass situation. Basically, A, damage the economy. B, you didn't control the disease.
And it's still
did-
damaging. It's like a wheel. Yeah, it's a snowball.
It's a wheel. Because now you're trying to open, you're trying to close, trying to open, and then your states are not talking to each other, your cities are not talking to each other. There's no like process, there's no mandate. Experts are politically divided too, right? Because if both sides, left, right, whatever the party system is, I don't know enough about Brazilian politics to talk on that. I'm sure there's sides. If they can come to an agreement to like, hey, let's solve this problem, like what they did in Canada, you move a lot quicker. Right?
Like for me, it's like I'm not like trying to save one side, but like I'm not saying it's only like politicians like issue. Like I see a lot of friends, not friends, like people that I know post on Instagram. People are going out, like they don't care. I have a friend is like inviting friends to barbecue and then putting like stories on the internet. It's like, I understand there's a blame to the powerful people, but there's always a blame for like like ordinary people, because like they're not doing their part, and I see that, and it kills me. Like, oh, going to the mall, going to the gym, going to this, going to that, like friends over, like dudes, like, and I don't know. Did you see there's also a case in Brazil? A girl went to a party. I don't know if this is fake news or not, but I saw like a piece of news saying that a girl went to a party and then she brought COVID back home, and then her mother and her grandfather died because of corona. It was like, I don't know if that's serious, but I didn't even want to look because that's super
it's
sad.
hard. It's super sad.
I don't want to read that, and that's insane. She went to a party and then it's crazy. I don't know.
Like, cause so I'm looking at what everyone's New Zealand's prime minister is a shining example. I mean, she's one of the youngest prime ministers ever in any country, and she's one of the first female leaders to have such an impact on the world, right? So, she's done a great job. Jacinda is like a really good example of what a leader could be, right? Like, you don't have to be super old, super in the system. Did you know that Jacinda actually auditioned for Lord of the Rings at one point in her life?
Really?
She wasn't like a lifelong politician. Yeah.
That's super
And
cool.
like she's not like, she's also reasonable, right? Because there's a lot of young leaders, like there's one in the US. I'm not gonna name her because I want to start a political debate. I like her attitude. I don't like her policies. As with Jacinda, even though she's obviously very progressive, she doesn't alienate anybody, right? And I really like that approach. I think that's what leaders should do. They can't alienate. Why did Hillary lose to Trump? She alienated the Trump base. Call them basically, despicable people, right? Like people who are not deplorables was the exact word.
And there's also the thing that some people say like experience sometimes is wisdom. Sometimes it's not. A young, stupid person does not become an old, wise person. He becomes an old, stupid person. So it's like sometimes people confuse like, oh, he's old, he's experienced, he's wise. No, he's not. Wisdom does not mean you're old.
I'm going to throw something really quick at you. Don't you think
Go for it.
Wisdom has value only when you're willing to listen and have an open mind?
Of course.
Because if you don't have those two things, wisdom is just
you have one side.
thoughts.
Yeah, you have one side. Yeah.
It's
You
just
have like a single
devious thoughts
side.
if you don't have. You guys are saying some incredible things. We lost because of Mr. Brill. I wouldn't say that far. That one was not very incredible, Pedro. There's a lot more to it, but we can talk about it. You and I can talk about it privately. I have a bunch of conspiracy theories about the Clintons.
There's a Brazilian meme. Arthur said, dá pra acumular burrice. You can like storage stupidness with time also, Rogerinho. It's like a Brazilian meme channel. It's also really good. I like that. That's a really good meme, yeah.
You gotta show me. We should do a proper Gringos React with me if you want. I'm willing to do that. I would
love that.
And then we can use that to promote the new channel. Like how about that? We'll give your audience what they want. We promote the new channel.
Yeah.
They can maybe jump in on the contest as we want. If we're not
that.
past 1,000 subscribers.
We can organize this
by
on
the time
beginning of next week, yeah. Or maybe the weekend if it's better for you. We can do that.
Yeah, let's do it. It'd be fun. And you can show me memes, right?
Yeah, memes or
anyways.
like memes or even like foods. I'm gonna send you a video before we end because
do it. Done. Content. Sorry.
See,
talking about content.
People that ask about Gringos React is not over. Não acabou o Gringos Reagem. Vamos gravar aqui, ó.
Over.
We're gonna do it. One here. Because I cannot send this question anymore.
Yeah. We can't. We'll do
Please.
content every week.
Please.
Vinie, take us out. This has been a great podcast. We'll hope to see you guys on the new channel. The first new episode that we're going to be doing starts next week. Our first guest. You guys will see.
É isso, rapaziada. A gente encerra por aqui mais um episódio do nosso podcast. Lembrando que semana que vem estaremos já na nossa casa nova. Vai ter uma arte bonitinha, vai ter uma foto bonitinha. Muito obrigado a todo mundo que colou. Muito obrigado a todo
Thank you
mundo
guys
que deu
so much.
superchat.
Everybody in the chat. Everybody. Let's shout out everybody in the chat. Moi, Karen, Melia, Pedro, Maria, Madhu, Arthur. I'm just going up in the chat. Jordana, who else? Monique, Igor, Haisa, Drone Dario. Oh my God, there's so many people. Gotta
Ashley.
go up. Some Japanese name that I don't really recognize. I can't read that
Japanese?
in Fael, whatever. Someone who
Letícia,
asked us if we
Ashley,
were gay.
Arthur.
Yeah, shout out to the guy who called us gay. Shout out to Rodrigo. Shout out to I'm really bad at doing shout outs. Let's do the hood style shout out. Shouts out to Pedro Lopez. Shouts out to Senior R social medias gangster shit right there. Shout out to Ashley CJ. Shout out to moi. It's French, motherfucker. French. Okay, that's it. We're running out of. I'm running
You
out.
lost.
I can't.
You
I can't
lost.
scroll
You
up
lost.
enough.
There's a
We
lot of
lost so
people.
much money. We lost
I'm
a lot of people.
gonna put one more time the channel here so people can like subscribe.
Subscribe.
We see you next week, right? With a guest.
See you next week, new
Convidado,
channel.
Se tudo der certo.
Moi.
Gente.
Cash money.
Dance time.
Love you
Dance
guys.
with the money. Dance with the money.
This is what. Dancing with $100 bills.
I'm gonna put a song for you. Go for it.
Because. Okay, no. That's illegal.
You wanna say bye? You wanna say something?
Shout out. Cash money.
3, 2, 1.